Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I think we are live. I never know for sure, as you know. Um, Sorry, hadn't turned my phone off. How are you all? I am Elena Shaw, the founder and director of Actions, and we have just come back from Waukee, Iowa this time, where we had a fabulous, fabulous experience with the schools and the teachers there and the YMCA as well. So yeah, and today at 5 o'clock Mountain Time, we are going to have our free hour and a half conscious body coaching class. I'm very excited about that, excited to see everybody and share some tools that you can take with you and start using right away. So that's fun. I'm a little nervous too. So this morning, just to jump right in, I would like to ask you to think of something that you really, really appreciate about yourself or really love about yourself. If love's a hard word, something that you notice that's really good about you. In the Iroquois tradition, it's what's good and true and beautiful about you. So, what is true about you that is good? Just close your eyes for a moment. So, we just go right there and then we'll play with it a bit. What is it that you feel this morning? Maybe it's how patient you are with your children, or how kind you were to a friend this morning, or how much you show up for others, or the ways in which you've been taking good walks lately, or something that you did yesterday that just made you feel like, wow, that was a good move on my part. Yeah? All right, so just take a minute. All right, so I'm going to assume that everybody has something that they can appreciate about themselves. And remember that if you didn't do only two things in terms of yes, it would be to tune in to what do you love about yourself and what do you appreciate about yourself, self-love, and what do you appreciate about others. So everybody around you, the earth, the people, the government, even the government, what is it that you can appreciate about everything happening? There's always some little piece that can be appreciated. And that practice of dropping complaining and stepping into appreciation just creates yes, yes, yes all over the place. All right, so take this mantra, this appreciation, and say it out loud to yourself or to the room you're in. I appreciate the way I show up for others, whatever yours is. And then I want you to walk around the room, and I'll do it with you. And I want you to say it over and over and emphasize different words when you say it. So I appreciate the way I show up with, I show up, and sing it, dance it, play it on your violin, whatever. Literally have fun joyfully repeating this mantra over and over and over and moving it in your body until it begins to land in a new way in your consciousness, out of the frontal lobe and in the heart and in the cells and bones of your body. Okay, here we go, saying our mantra and moving through the room. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I'm being a little quiet so I won't interrupt yours. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate the way I appreciate. I appreciate the way I show up for others. I appreciate. And after you've done that for a few moments, just come to a pause and feel your feet on the ground. Feel yourself rooted down into the earth. And just quietly say your mantra. I appreciate the way I show up for others. And let your hand come to your heart. Breathing in through your heart and out through your heart. And just silently thinking your mantra, speaking your mantra, feel your heart filled up with what you appreciate and love about you in this moment. Yeah, and then just all week long this week, you get to keep saying this over and over again. Thank you so much for being here. Maybe I'll see some of you this afternoon. Take good care. Bye.